Right, well, we are so excited about our upcoming in-person gathering. We haven't met in person in like 6 months, but we're going to meet in person this coming Sunday, October 4th. I am so excited. I'm like that little girl in the GIF, just so excited about being able to worship God together, being able to sing to God, to hear a message, to have fellowship, and it's just very, very exciting. So what we did was we actually put out a survey to our members to see how many people would be interested in coming to our to an in-person parking lot service, and that's what we're going to have as a parking lot service at our new building that we bought in a pandemic, and we're going to be using the parking lot area, which is huge. And the overwhelming majority said they wanted to come. 75% of those who, right around 75% of those who responded said, yes, I want to come and take part in something like that, because of that much of a positive response, we decided that, well, we don't think that one service is going to be enough. So we're actually going to do 4 services in the month of October. So for the 4 Sundays in October, there will be an option for you to come and worship in person. And we're going to tell you how we're going to run that and the logistics in just a moment. But we, as we got the survey results back and consulted with our medical professionals, so grateful to have a number of healthcare professionals, doctors in our ministry. So being able to discuss things with them, and also to discuss things last week with our small group leaders, we decided to move forward with this. And we're excited about what God is going to do. Especially excited about meeting all of our young Christians, our baby Christians, men and women who were baptized this year, being able to see them and get to know them. So it's going to be great. And we really wanted to take advantage of the time we have now because of the weather. We know that it's going to get colder here as we get closer to November and December and January, really. And so we wanted to make the most of the weather so we can meet outside, and that would be the safest way to meet. But we want to assure you, for those of you who don't feel comfortable still to come, that's okay. We don't want anybody to feel pressure about coming to an in-person gathering. And so you're still going to be able to watch online. Our virtual services like this one right now will continue. And you'll be able to hear the same message that is going to be preached in person, is going to be preached in the virtual service as well. And we're kicking things off with a new series called We Are the Church, We the Church. And so to coincide with that, we are actually going to have these in-person gatherings, and we can talk about that series in just a moment as well. But we want to make sure that you know that masks are required and will be enforced. There will be social distancing as well. I mean, even the cars are going to be social distance. So we have room for 24 cars to come. So you can stay in your car if you'd like, or you can tailgate. You can bring your own chairs and set them up by your car. Bring a little cooler if you want for drinks, and set it up that way. It's going to be at 4 p.m. This coming Sunday at our new building, 745 Bolton Road, Atlanta, Georgia. So
yeah, we're going to have singing.
Yes.
Which will be fun. We're going to have some fellowship. Unfortunately, no hugs. Okay. I know that's our thing. I know it's going to be hard not to reach forward and hug.
You know who you are. We know the huggers.
We got to keep the social distancing, enforced as much as possible. And we need volunteers. Okay.
Yes.
So
instead of the hugging,
oh, okay.
We're known as the hugging church. We're not the hugging church anymore. I'm sorry. We're going to be the elbow bump church.
Well, we're always going to be
elbow
the hugging
bumping
church.
We're going to be the
right
elbow bumping.
We're going to have the elbow bump. Okay. But we're going to bring it back. We're going to have to bring the
in
hooky
faith.
back.
Amen.
So we need volunteers. So if you can, if you're able, if you feel comfortable, we'd love for you to reach out to your VTC, which is our volunteer team coordinators. If you were in parking or hosting, or we will definitely need several volunteers to help out. So Path family, it's time to go. Look, it's time to lock back up. It's time to get back to work.
Come on now.
But also, we will have ice cream. So we'll have an ice cream truck out there. So service is at 4, but you can arrive around 3:30. You can stay till after service, which will be about an hour. So we want to make sure we get some treats as well.
Yeah, because we won't have children's ministry, so you'll have to take care of your children. Or that's another reason why we set it up to do multiple services in October, is so that maybe one Sunday, if you're parents and you have young children and you say, I don't know if it's going to work out for my kids to come and sit in a car for an hour, I don't know if they can social distance or wear the mask during that time, and you can switch on and off. So maybe one of the parents can come one Sunday and one of the parents can come the other Sunday. And for our single parents, if you need help with maybe babysitting and you have some trusted people, maybe you can get some babysitting, or you can bring them along, however you want to work that out. But we were thinking about the parents as we planned this as well.
So how are we going to do this? We have, again, put together our team that has given us guidelines for how many places and people and situations we can have. So we have created a reservation link online, which you can go to our website, thepath.church, and click on the link and reserve your spot. So if you're going to be in a car, there's a few questions. We'd love to know how many people you're going to have. We'd love to know if you're going to be in or out. You know, we want to do this as well as we possibly can to make sure it's organized. For those of you that are not going to be driving and don't need a parking spot, we will have a few chairs set up on our lawn. And so there's also a place for you to indicate that you would like to come as well. So please, everybody can pick one Sunday, okay? And, you know, again, unless you're a married couple and one's going to come one Sunday, one's going to come the other. But we would definitely like to make sure everybody that wants to has an opportunity to attend.
Yeah. So let's start with one Sunday, okay? Pick one Sunday in October to visit in person, all right? Because there is limited, and it's so weird to say that. Like, we usually want as many people as possible to come, and of course, as many people as possible can watch online, but it's kind of weird for me to feel like we're having service, but we got to limit it. You can't invite the masses, but please make sure you get on there, reserve your spot ASAP, and if you have guests that are interested in coming, make sure they reserve their spot as well. We will have some flexibility for those who may just see the church or come by. But we want to do our part as members to reserve our spot. But that's how I'm feeling. I'm excited, but at the same time, it feels weird that I can't invite the masses, you know, as I would like to do. Yeah. So how are you feeling?
I'm definitely excited. Of course, I go into, you know, mother bear mode, protection. What does this mean? But, you know, the reality is, I mean, I don't go many places, but I do go to the grocery store, or I do go, you know, to very limited amount of spaces, and people are going to work. And so they don't have the opportunity to fellowship together has been hard. And so I'm grateful that we can come together, but that we can do it socially responsibly. And ultimately, if this thing has taught me anything, is that ultimately God is in control. Okay, God is in control. So let's do our best to be cautious. But I think it's going to be really, really great opportunity. And you know what? People are going to be grateful for that fellowship, boy. I mean,
and
before it was like,
that's
what
singing.
time I got to get up to go to church? And now it's like, listen, I'm there early. I'm ready. So, and just to be clear, service will still show in the morning. The 4 o'clock service is just an additional service.
That's right. That's right.